Juggernaut!
Today, we are taking a look at the brand new Hasbro Marvel Legends Spider-Man No Way Home Tom Holland in Spider-Man's final swing suit. He now dons the iconic red and blue colors. His packaging is the same as Tobey Maguire. It's the same type of retro card packaging with the design from the movie Spider-Man No Way Home. The only difference is, of course, the name of the figure. From the back, we can see a short read up. Pause it right now so you can have a read of what this figure is all about. Now, here we have Tom Holland throwing away his old Spider Man suit that he got from Iron Man. Now, there is a lot of good things to like about this new figure. Compared to the other figures in this wave except Sandman, he comes with a complete set of accessories. He comes with several alternate pairs of hands. Now looking closely at the new head sculpt, this is the brand new Tom Holland head sculpt. It's a little bit like he still looks younger in this particular head sculpt, but the detail is well done with the photoreal tech eyes. Hasbro's head sculpts are getting better. In terms of the design of his costume, you can see there are sculpted details in terms of the web line, that black web line, and the spider logo. There is some kind of a basketball-like texture for the red part. He does have a butterfly joint here, and there are no sculpted lines on the particular joint because it can scratch. I mean, the surfaces of the plastic may scratch, but it's alright. I need to correct myself in terms of the video with Tobey Maguire Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. In terms of these silver shiny lines, they are actually sculpted in. It's just because it's silver, it does blend in with the other basketball parts, like the silver lines are getting removed. Next, we have in terms of the butterfly joint, he has a bicep swivel beside it. He has double jointed pinless elbows. The thing with this pinless elbow is you can notice here the red parts underneath. This does not happen for the other Spider-Man figures I've seen. For example, we have the recent Renew Your Vows Spider-Man. When you like get his elbows into that position, there is no red lines at the top and the bottom. Like only on one side where the red part of his costume is. The good thing though is this figure is pinless, not like the old retro Spider-Man with the red pins showing up. In terms of ab crunch, he can crunch backward that far. Comparing it to the retro Spider-Man from a few years ago can crunch a lot backward. One thing I noticed is it's because of how the parts were molded in. Like you can see here, there's more to the lower torso part of the retro Spider-Man compared to Tom Holland. That's why it doesn't allow enough articulation for him to do a proper a further back. In terms of a forward crunch, it's the same problem as well. He can't do much because of how the lower part of his torso is too short to allow him to make more movement forward or backwards. He doesn't have a waist swivel. He has an upper thigh swivel right here. And of course, he has pinless double jointed knees. In terms of the blue parts, there are no basketball type like texture. Zooming in, you can see it's just like that shiny blue, like metallic blue like color. There are no sculpted like, basketball parts. Like here we have Tobey Maguire, wherein if you zoom in or even if when you touch it, you can feel that somewhat like basketball type of texture on his suit. Even from the back, you can see it really well. Now comparing this to like the retro Spider-Man, it is a match in terms of like how it looks like. He doesn't have a a lower cap swivel, but he has double jointed pinless knees. It's alright because the colors do match. For some reason, you would want to see whether he can kick his behind. He can, and he can kick forward as well. And he has an ankle rocker, so he can also hinge forward and back. In terms of articulation, it's good enough. It could have been better, just like the retro Spider-Man from about 2 years I think ago. You can drop down his leg right here, similar to how Mafex does it. I think the Renew Your Vow Spider-Man is able to do that as well. Removing the neck, the head, you can see the neck peg here. He doesn't have that particular like not sure you call it a hinge. I'm not sure what you call it. It's the same for Tobey. You just have a double dumbbell joint here. And what I'm trying to get it on is when you look at the Renew Your Vow Spider-Man, you can see that it allows a great range of movement for his head because of that particular like cut on the back of his neck. This technology has been there. They've already done that sculpt long time ago with the retro Spider-Man. You can see there, it's there. I'm not sure why, even if they gave us this new body sculpt for Tom Holland, they did not apply the same method. In terms of the mask head, here we can see the Spider-Man mask. Unfortunately, the lines on the left side does not continue. It's not painted properly. From the back, it's painted well in terms of the line. I wish they did a better job in terms of painting the lines. From behind, you can see the difference between the logos. It's entirely different from how the Spider-Man from the comics have the logo. So here we have Tobey Maguire, which is somewhat like a wider spider, unlike Tom Holland, which is always like a slim type of spider. A more modern take on the spider logo. Overall, in terms of sculpted details for a Spider-Man suit, this figure has it, and it won't disappoint you. He comes with a pair of alternate closed fist hands. Sculpted as well are the spider lines. Next we have the wall crawling open palm hands. Unfortunately, Tobey Maguire doesn't come with this. I wish they make this a standard, having the complete set of hands. Next we have is the web whipping hands. Tobey comes with a pair of this. I'm not sure, I haven't checked whether Andrew Garfield will come with 2 sets as well. Here we can see that both has the web whipping hands. Comparing the first No Way Home suit of Spider-Man from Iron Man, for some reason this new this new suit, he is taller. I'm not sure why he would grew a few inches taller after the movie. Probably, well, they didn't explain the timeline though, so I'm not sure how many years have passed. before he got this new costume. You can do a head swap over the new head sculpt on the old body. I mean, not really the old, it's the first suit in the movie No Way Home. Try to pick in the new head. It's a bit tight, so I won't try any further because I don't want to break the figure. Probably if I can just heat it up a bit more, it will eventually get in. Now, in terms of the unmasked head, you can plug it into the No Way Home suit. And for a kit bash nobody would expect or want, we have Tobey Maguire's head on the new final swimsuit of Tom Holland. It seems that Tobey lost a lot of weight, so I'm sure you don't want to do this at all, but I just think it would be fun. So here we have the elder statesman besides the young guy. In terms of height, the figure is 15.2 centimeters approximately. For some size comparison, here we have him besides his first suit from the No Way Home movie and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, which I reviewed recently. Another set of No Way Home figures that I reviewed, we have Matt Murdock and Sandman. Next, we have him besides comic book Spider-Man. We have the retro Spider-Man and the Renew Your Vow Spider-Man. For unmasked head sculpts, we have the comic book Spider-Man and Tobey Maguire. We have a Filipino saying wherein when there's a gathering, there will be picture taking. So here we have the Spider-Man. It's a special occasion, so they'll take a photo by, of course, the comic book Peter Parker. Next, we have another size comparison with Wolverine and Australian icon Hugh Jackman Wolverine. Next, we have him besides Jubilee and Spinneret. Next, we have other comic book figures. We have Mysterio and the Retro Deluxe Kingpin. Next, we have him besides the large Carnage from the movie Venom Let There Be Carnage and of course movie Venom. For some 7-inch scale size comparison, we have Diamond Select Toys, Marvel Select Hulk, and Apocalypse. For non-6-inch scale figures, we have 1/12 scale figures, Mapex, Psylocke, Wolverine, and Magneto. My final thoughts. Overall, an excellent action figure in terms of articulation and design. He has a complete set of accessories. Maybe missing are some web accessories, but in terms of hands, we have it all here. Unlike the other figures from this wave, which lacks the other accessories like alternate hands. I do not have all the Tom Holland Spider-Man action figures, but I believe this is the best among them. The best in sculpt and articulation, which is similar to the retro Spider-Man. For an extended review, we have the Hasbro Marvel Legends No Way Home MJ Zendaya. So I won't unbox this particular figure, so let's just take a closer look. In terms of the head sculpt, excellent. I think this is one of the better looking Zendayas out there in terms of action figure form. She has this purple sweater and the jeans, well sculpted. Again, I think these are brand new parts, especially the accessory that she comes with. Seems if a budget is concerned, most of the budget was used for Zendaya here as well. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. We have a online shop here in Australia and we can ship overseas as well, because I get a lot of questions of where did I get these figures. So we are a small online business. These 5 figures came in early than their actual street date of December, except for Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, which I am still waiting and I'll review once it arrives. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and ring the notification bell.